There is a temptation to swap out the blood golem with the boom for the bone golem with the taunt. Just to help keep stuff off of me. Might try it out for a little bit. Hang on. Alright, just waiting on it to respawn. It's like sending a fax. Takes a bit. Come on, there he is. There he is. Any waypoints? Nope, don't see any. That's like salt flats. The Blistered Barrens. The Blood Golem's basically immortal. Yeah, I haven't really tried the Bone Golem in an extended fight, so I don't know if it would be basically immortal also. Event. Let's see what this event is. So like if I do run over there and taunt, so all that stuff gets taunted. And then in the explosions are easier to land.
I'm not ready yet.
So I mean look, in that situation, Bone Golem's way better. Alright, let's, before I forget about it, let's max out amplify damage. I thought I had already capped that. So that's just, everything does 9% more damage. Necro and D4 is a little different than Guild Wars 2. Dude, the Necromancer in D4 doesn't even do necromancy. It drinks vodka and fires a gun. It's just a Russian.
Stop them!
Whoa, I'm about to die. I did not realize I was got some kind of giga poison on me. Oh my goodness.
What is this?
This is, I might die. I might die.
Not ready yet.
Protect me! Hold them off! We should get moving.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a bit stressful. Yeah, you better give me a freaking legendary item. That was stressful. What do we get? Spar of Intercom, two-handed scythe. Party damage deals 20% increased damage for each second you stand still. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I am curious about the damage though. Say 675 Shadow. What if I equip this? Dude, it's almost double. 1,369. What? 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 Oh, is it because I'm holding still? Is that why? Okay, now it's 1,000. Still. Okay, so it's been the shield gives 80% bonus to your main hand damage. And because of that, the one-hander plus shield has been comparable to a two-hand scythe for a long time, and I haven't felt the need to swap out of one-hand plus shield. So I'm very, very surprised to see such a large difference. But of course I lose survivability without the shield, so there's that. Man, there's like no waypoints here. I was kind of hoping to find some waypoints. Just noticed the inventory, don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, we had some discussions about that before. I'm not sure either. Like, I'm not, like, hugely passionate about this opinion, but I think I would lean toward liking the Tetris inventory a little more. But I don't think I've ever bought or not bought a game because of how they've done the inventory management. But I think it's kind of stupid that, like, a ring takes up the same amount of space as this massive shield. Oh, there's an event right here.
Is someone there?
Wayward Soul.
Require aid?
Dark all around. Why did Mother go? I don't want to be alone.
Because you are naughty. The skeleton tooltip does not have enough information. If the skeleton's damage is a percentage of my own, like all the other spells, then it's possible they just got a huge damage boost by me holding the scythe also. Okay. Are they happy they found each other? She said, "You left me alone," like she was mad at him. Thought her soul was about to attack. But yeah, so the Blood Golem Or just the golem. Says that it attacks for 33% of your damage. So right now it says 296 to 362. And now it says 146. So the golem's punches does scale with your weapon damage. The skeletons, it doesn't say. It's very, very vague. Is there anything in... Damage with the warriors. Increased damage dealt by warriors. Current bonus 45%. Thorns deals damage to attackers when hit by direct attacks. Exclude. Why is this scrolling? Excludes attacks that deal damage over time. Damage dealt is affected by skill damage for intelligence. It's so damn vague. Like, for example, the Book of the Dead, like, the Defenders. There's a thing here, it says increases the amount of thorns that Defender warriors inherit from you from 30% to 40. It's only because of that I'm like, wait, okay, so they have 30% thorns? Does that mean all of these have 30% thorns? Or that one has 30 and that one has 40? There are some tooltips in this game that are fantastic, and others that are just, like, shockingly bad. Well, we have yet to see the Bone Golem on a boss fight, but against the trash, it's actually making it much easier.
So, as I was saying, I don't know precisely where it's hidden, but this is the place. So, it should be buried around here somewhere. I sure hope nothing's happened to it. Help me look around.
You want me to look for a buried ring? What am I supposed to do here?
The ring once belonged to my aunt. A gift from my uncle.
Ah, click on rocks.
But she passed a while back. She always spoke of how precious it was. Odd, since he wasn't a man of great means.
Oh, what? So he's never seen it. Watch, the ring is just a piece of crap. It's like a ring pop candy. The ring doesn't appear to be here.
Damn it! How can it not be here? I don't understand!
I'm so sorry.
Looking for this?
Hey! That's mine! How?
I've heard you're outside Gulran going on and on about some priceless ring. Me and my boys had to see it for ourselves.
One of your boys appears to be on fire,
What are you
ma'am.
willing to give us for it?
Excuse me. That ring belonged to my family. With my uncle gone, it's rightfully passed to me.
Is that so? Well, then I suppose I'll have to kill you so it can pass to me, eh? Get him!
I was like, is she dead? Oh, there she is. That was really easy. I just immediately taunted them. They grouped up. I bone prisoned them, which applies vulnerability, cursed them, and then just started booming. Here's your ring.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure it for... Wait. What is this? This isn't real gold. Oh, this is...
I told you it's gotta be crap.
I bet he's laughing up at me from the burning hells. You know what? Just keep it. Maybe take it to that weird merchant in the Boiling Plains. I've heard he collects all kinds of worthless stuff like this. Maybe he'll give you something for it. I'll just find my own way home.
Oh my god.
I need to be alone.
I would kill you and turn you into a skeleton, but your bones look weak. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? Bring the tarnished amulet to the Yinsuk shrine. Alright, I'm gonna go this way in hopes that there's like a waypoint over here. I don't know if there is or not. I want to check something. Hang on. Some materials and stats. There was a thorns thing. 163. So my thorns goes to 298 with this shield. This shield has a ton of thorns on it. But just my flat outgoing damage goes way, way up with this sucker in my hand. That guy will never be a part of the Bone Zone. Not with that attitude. His uncle was more charming with a fake gold ring than he is.
I'm sorry, Sorga.
What was that about?
I'm not sending anyone again.
My boy, the young die and the old linger on. When will it end? I want every spider in the Barrens exterminated. I know not if they feel, if their queen would feel this same anguish if she lost her brood. Regardless, I want it done. Bring me their queen's heart.
Man, this is a Wendy's. The corpse was bound hastily, but tied with funeral charms honoring the dead. Blood stains the cloth and drips into the earth below. Waypoints. Oh, we got multiple things to do here. Muck, what's the occasional gold orb flash that shows on screen every so often? So, when we're in a cutscene or something, it took me a while to figure this out. When we're in a cutscene or something, there is a symbol that appears above them for a second. And the symbol is for a buff that's, like, unstoppable, and it basically means they're immune to crowd control. And during the cutscenes, it makes it to where you can't see any of your summons, which is good for a cutscene, but then they all get the invincible and unstoppable so that they won't get killed during the cutscene. Occasionally, the flashes we're seeing is the unstoppable buff icon above the minions appearing for a frame and then vanishing again. That's the bug. It's just the fact that we're occasionally seeing it like, bloop, bloop, and it's just like a flash almost, because it's like a golden chain icon. Let's see. The Grinning One, question mark?
An ancient entity, once worshipped by our ancestors. Long forgotten, and for good reason. Golgai seeks its secrets, and its attention. Digging through our sacred urns, like a child to sweets. There's no limit to that hermit's delusion.
See, right there, right there, right there, right there. That's it. That's the symbol. Your father asked me to come check on you.
Of course he did. He never trusted us to do anything on our own. My brother Kada is out selling our goods to a camp north of here if you must check.
He's already dead! Sorry, what?
If he's in the middle of a sale, don't interrupt him.
If he's in the middle of a sale, don't interrupt him. A cannibal I killed had this amulet.
This must have belonged to a traveler. I'll put it here with the other offerings. May it keep others safe on their journeys.
Odd interaction.
My bags are full.
Oh no! Crap. Well, luckily we're right by the blacksmith people. Alright. Let's see. I think part of it is the whole 30% bonus damage thing on this weapon, but also it's got the 40 intelligence bonus. Just makes it so much better than the other things I'm finding. Still gonna hold on to the best one-hander and shield that I have found so far. Alright, is that cash still on the ground? Yeah. Let's drink one of these, and let's get this other quest before we leave this town. How long does loot persist? I honestly don't know. If there's something you want to pick up, I wouldn't stray too far from it.
Yes, gun! That thieving Sty Squatter ran off with my precious Tuji. That goat was like a son to me. He had a smile to melt all trouble.
Not Tucci the goat.
Now Gan's taken him to Karayisu, beyond my reach. Oh, Tuji.
Okay. Let's continue heading toward the main quest. I wonder if after X time others can loot it. That was a thing in Path of Exile. I don't think that's a thing in D4. I think if you want to give something to someone else, you gotta pick it up and then hand it to them. But on the flip side, you never have to worry about someone taking your stuff. Oh my god, yes, just walk into that, please. Are there still MMOs that let people loot steal and node steal? Probably. I mean, Black Desert Online had node stealing. Albion Online has loot stealing. Like, you kill someone, you just take all their gear, and people keep backup gear in banks. Like, that's the whole game. It's a very PvP-focused game. I don't look for those types of games, so those are the only ones I know of off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are. There's Lorath. Have you learned anything about Elias's palace?
Just rumors, mostly. The people here speak of a sorcerer who lives in a grand palace beyond the endless sandstorm.
One of these nomads could help us reach it. They know the land better than...
And Dario kicking him.
Andaria. I hear her. I need a place to focus. Keep her voice at bay.
Look for a guide. I'll get something to help Thaisa clear her mind.
Like, alright. This is obviously very gross and violent, but I have to ask. If those tattoos on her are, like, a ritual connection, I would want to ask Lorath, what if we do something to mess with the tattoos? Either, like, if it's this big intricate design, can we, like, you know, cut off a small section of skin and maybe that would break, is it like a circuit? Would that break the circuit? Maybe, like, you know, like a burn or something? Can we do, maybe not on the one on her throat, but like any of the others, if we mess with it, would it, you know, give this lady some peace? I need a guide to get through the sandstorm to the north.
Ha! No chance. Not for all the gold in Chaldean.
You know what I'm reminded right now of, for those who watched me play Octopath Traveler 2, that one moment where there was a sandstorm coming through a canyon, and they blocked the canyon with boulders, and it built up. Like, what? It built up pressure, and then they moved the boulders, and the storm shot out like it had been, like, corked up in a bottle, and then just blew the gates of a city off their hinges, and I was like, I don't think it works that way. Will you guide me through the sandstorm to the north?
Are you mad? There's a sorcerer living in that storm who will rip your flesh from your bones.
I mean, I can rip your flesh from your bones right here. Okay. Diablo lore has so many intricacies. I'm sure they have a solid answer to that. Like, probably no, because it's bound to the soul, yada yada. Very lore accurate, because they have chapters of how ritual took place, Diablo books. I mean, if they just said, like... no, the tattoos were just for the, you know, to make the connection. They don't really do anything at this point. I'd be like, okay, well, I had to ask. But if I were in this world, you can bet I would be asking Lorath. I'm looking for a guide to help me pass through the northern storm.
You'll find none fool enough to accept that request here. Give up and stay alive a day longer.
I'm trying to save the world here.
Wait. What about the old man?
The only thing that unreliable fool will guide you to is your graves.
But you look desperate enough to try anything. He spends his days in a fog of white smoke at the riverbank. Be careful. It's a dangerous place.
There's also a quest in here.
Please, help an injured man repay a debt. Bandits mugged me, crushed my knee. I would have died if the Iron Wolves hadn't stepped in.
Wait, the Iron Wolves?
The one named Asifa carried me here. She gave me my life.
Weren't those the, Diablo 2 Act 3 mercenaries? They were like sorcerers?
Repayment, but it's all I have. She'll be back at their camp, west of Chaldeum.
Yeah? Oh, that's a... Dude, wait, why? I just now remembered the mercenary system. Where's my goddamn mercs? D2 and D3 had mercenaries. Where's my goddamn mercs? I know where to find a guide. Where's Thaisa?
Found a quiet spot where she can focus on controlling Andariel's presence.
Is it safe to leave her here?
Safer than stumbling blind through the desert. At least until we find a reliable guide.
What are you staring at?
Meant no offense. You look like you know how to handle yourself. I could use your assistance. I worked the mines for a living, until those pigs-born bandits came. They slaughtered us, took everything. I barely made it out alive. By now, they've got the lockbox with all our wages in it. Good thing I took the key. If you can bring
Sir,
me
is
the
your
box,
back okay?
I'll gladly give you a share.
Alright, continuing to head toward the main quest. Might do some side stuff on the